Hey everybody! Welcome to the channel. I am so excited you're here today because we have a list that will make you question everything you thought you knew. Seriously, we've scoured the globe, we've dug through the history books, we've even consulted some very smart people in lab coats to bring you the top 10 most mind-blowing, absolutely bonkers facts that you probably, definitely did not know. Get ready to have your mind officially blown. Facts so wild. You'll be texting your friends, you'll be telling your family, you'll be stopping strangers on the street to share them. We're going to cover ancient mysteries, bizarre animal habits, the secrets of the cosmos. Each one is crazier than the last. You are not going to believe some of the things you're about to hear. It's like a party for your brain. Everyone's invited. So grab a snack, get comfortable, and whatever you do not click away. Stick around until the end. Our #1 fact is so unbelievable it might change how you see life. I'm not even kidding. Are you ready? Let's do this. Let the countdown begin. All right, kicking off our list at number 10 is something that's probably sitting in your kitchen right now. Let's talk about bananas. You know them, you love them, they're great in cereal, great in smoothies. You probably think you know what a banana is, right? It's a fruit. Easy. But here's where it gets weird, folks. Botanically speaking, bananas are actually classified as berries. I know, it sounds crazy. They grow from a flower with a single ovary, they have a soft skin, a fleshy middle, and contain one or more seeds. That's the textbook definition of a berry. So if a banana is a berry, what about a strawberry? It's got berry right there in the name. It's the most famous berry of all. Well, get this. Strawberries are not berries. Not even close. My whole life is a lie. I feel like I need to sit down. Coming in at number 9, we're moving from the produce aisle to the pantry for something incredibly sweet. That golden, delicious nectar bees make. We put it in tea, we drizzle it on toast, and we can eat it thousands of years later. Honey never spoils. Ever. All right, let's dive deep under the sea for our number 8 fact. We're talking about one of the most intelligent, mysterious, and frankly alien-like creatures on our planet, the octopus. Having 8 arms, changing colors, squeezing into impossibly tight spaces, but that's not even the weirdest part. Get ready for this. Octopuses have 3 hearts. Not 1, not 2, but 3. Okay, for number 7, I need you to take a moment. Go outside on a clear night and look up. You see a few hundred, maybe a few thousand stars. It feels vast, right? Now I want you to imagine every beach on Earth, every desert, every single grain of sand on the entire planet. Picture holding a handful. Now picture all of it. Got that image in your head? Good. Scientists estimate there are more stars in the observable universe than there are grains of sand on Earth. Let that sink in. All right, let's bring it back to our own solar system for number 6. We're heading to our planetary neighbor, the second rock from the Sun, Venus. Venus is often called Earth's sister planet because they're similar in size and similar in mass, but that's where the similarities end. Venus is a toxic, high-pressure hellscape, and it has a really weird schedule. Get this, a single day on Venus is longer than a year on Venus. Read that again. A day is longer than a year. Okay, prepare yourselves because number 5 is where things get a little weird and hilarious. We're heading down under to Australia to talk about one of its cutest, stockiest residents, the wombat. These furry little marsupials are adorable. They're like tiny burrowing bears, but they have a very peculiar, very specific, and very square secret. I'm talking about their poop. Wombat poop is cube-shaped. Yes, little brown cubes. They are the only known animal in the world that produces cubic feces. How? Why? It's one of nature's greatest and funniest mysteries. They'll stack these little cubes on top of rocks. Coming in at number 4, we're off to the city of love, Paris, to look at its most famous landmark, the Eiffel Tower. It's an icon of engineering, a masterpiece of ironwork. But did you know this massive metal structure is not a fixed height? It breathes. It grows and shrinks with the seasons. Specifically, the Eiffel Tower can be up to 15 centimeters or about 6 inches taller on a hot summer day than it is during the cold of winter. How can a 1,000-foot tower of metal just grow? It's not magic, it's science. It's a principle called thermal expansion. All right, we're in the top 3, and this next fact is going to make you look at yourself and your lunch in a whole new way. We already learned that bananas are berries. But their connection to us is even weirder. Brace yourself. You, a human being, share about 60% of your DNA with a banana. Yes, a banana. That yellow peelable fruit. More than half of your genetic code is the same as that thing you put in your cereal. Let me say that again because it's just so bizarre. 60%. DNA is the code that tells cells how to operate. Our number 2 fact is a wild little slice of history that was over before you could even make a bag of popcorn. We're talking about the shortest war in recorded history. It lasted a grand total of 38 minutes. This was the Anglo-Zanzibar War, August 27, 1896. So what happened? It was a conflict between the United Kingdom and the Sultanate of Zanzibar, a small island nation off the East African coast, now part of Tanzania. The old pro-British Sultan had died. His cousin, Khalid bin Bargash, seized power in a coup without British approval. The British were not happy. At 9:02, the British ships opened fire. The wooden palace stood no chance. It was immediately set ablaze. We've arrived at number 1, the most mind-blowing fact on our list. We've talked about weird fruit, eternal honey, and cubic poop. This one challenges our most fundamental understanding of life and death. Folks, there is a species of jellyfish, Turritopsis dohrnii, biologically immortal. It can, theoretically, live forever. It's the real-life Benjamin Button of the sea. Here's how this incredible creature defies death. Most living things are born. Most living things grow up. Most living things get old. Most living things then die. But this tiny jellyfish, smaller than your pinky nail, when it gets old, when it's injured, when it faces starvation, it can revert its cells back to their earliest stage. A polyp. A polyp. Like a little blob on the sea floor. From that polyp it can bud and grow into a new, physically young jellyfish. Genetically identical, but young again. And it can do this over and over and over again. It doesn't die of old age. It hits the reset button. It's like having infinite extra lives in a video game, unless it gets eaten by a predator, or succumbs to a disease it can't handle. This discovery has huge implications for science, aging, and cell regeneration. Scientists are studying this jellyfish intensely under microscopes. Could it hold the key to extending human life or curing age-related diseases? Deep in our oceans, a tiny, humble creature has already conquered death. It fills you with wonder about the possibilities of life on our amazing planet, the immortal jellyfish. Truly, the most mind-blowing fact of all. And there you have it, 10 facts that I hope have left you as amazed as I am. From square poop to immortal jellyfish, the world is so much weirder and more wonderful than we can even imagine. I honestly don't know which one is my favorite. It might be the wombat, just because it's so funny, or maybe the triple-hearted octopus. What about you? Which fact completely blew your mind? Let me know in the comments below. Or if you have a mind-blowing fact that we missed, share it. I love reading those. If you had fun and want your brain to explode on a regular basis, make sure you hit that subscribe button and ring the notification bell. We have so many more incredible countdowns coming your way, and you are not going to want to miss a single one. We're all about diving into the most fascinating topics and uncovering the secrets of the universe, one top 10 list at a time. It's going to be a blast. Thank you so much for hanging out with me today. It was awesome sharing these discoveries with you. Seriously, you guys are the best. We'll be back soon with another video that's going to explore the most mysterious unsolved disappearances in history. Ooh, spooky. Until then, stay curious, keep asking questions, and we'll see you in the next one. Bye, everybody.